We're going to break down exactly why our birthdays feel so incredibly different as we get older and how we can actually use this shift for our own personal growth.
Think back to when you were a kid. You were probably counting down the days, just buzzing with excitement over the cake, the gifts, the absolute magic of having a day that was just yours. But then, we age, and something shifts. Birthdays start to feel different, quieter, sometimes surprisingly emotional, or, maybe just like a normal Tuesday. So it begs a pretty heavy question. Why do birthdays suddenly feel so heavy? Have we just lost that childhood magic and stopped caring? Or is there a much deeper psychological shift happening here?
Well, we can actually break this psychological journey down into 3 distinct acts. Let's jump right into Act 1, the expectation shift. Think about it. Childhood birthdays were basically all about escaping life, right? We wanted the big parties, the massive attention, all those external rewards. Someone else handled all the planning, and our only real job was to show up and be the star. But adulthood? That brings a profound shift. The bills, work, family responsibilities, none of that just vanishes because it's your birthday. So, instead of trying to escape reality, adult birthdays become about finding joy in everyday life. We actually start to seek out methods of simple peace, like genuinely savoring a quiet morning coffee or getting completely lost in a good book. We find this deep internal satisfaction in ordinary moments. And that leads us to an incredibly powerful realization. Peace actually feels better than attention. It's kind of an emotional gut punch when you really think about it, isn't it? When you're younger, you wait for literally everyone to remember you. But as you mature, one simple, heartfelt message from someone who truly cares, that easily outweighs hundreds of those shallow, automated greetings from people you barely even speak to. In fact, psychology totally backs this up. It suggests that as people mature, they naturally move from seeking external rewards to valuing internal satisfaction. You no longer need the entire world to just hit pause for 24 hours to prove your life matters. You've already found that deeper meaning for yourself. And that natural evolution brings us right into Act 2, the validation shift. When we were younger, we absolutely thrived in loud rooms. We'd count our birthday greetings and basically equate having a vast network with being loved. But, as life goes on, friendships naturally fade. People get busy. But here's the crucial thing. Having a smaller circle absolutely does not mean you're less loved. It actually means your relationships have become incredibly genuine. Your birthday becomes way less about how many people show up and so much more about the people who actively choose to stay. Emotional maturity teaches us this tough but incredibly freeing lesson. Your self-worth is not measured by social media posts. It's not measured by flashy gifts or how much loud attention you get. We learn ways to embrace internal validation instead. We step away from those superficial metrics, we intentionally celebrate our own private wins, and we finally find peace from within. Let that psychological truth sink in for a second. The more secure people become within themselves, the less they depend on outside approval to feel valued. A perfect, massive birthday bash, that's no longer a requirement to know your life has deep meaning. You are secure enough to validate yourself. Which brings us to the final and, honestly, perhaps the most existential change. Act 3, the time shift. Look, birthdays don't feel heavy because you're unhappy. They feel heavy because you're reflecting. As a kid, getting older is like unlocking a new level in a video game. But as an adult, it's this stark reminder of how swiftly time passes. You start looking at where you are right now versus where you maybe imagined you'd be. You remember older versions of yourself, past dreams, and that rapid passage of time that you just can't hold on to. But here's the secret. It's not sadness at all. It's deep, meaningful reflection. So instead of mourning that passing of time, let's completely reframe it. Try these 3 simple daily habits for cultivating genuine self-appreciation, whether it's your birthday or not. Number 1, consciously acknowledge everything you've survived. Number 2, take time to reflect on the lessons you've learned. And number 3, recognize the challenges you've overcome. By doing this, we reframe the quietness of aging. It's no longer a loss. It's a profound celebration of your personal resilience. Because you are still here, you're still growing, and you are still becoming someone new. Every single passing year isn't just about tagging another number onto your age. It is another brilliant, beautiful chance to love, to learn, to change, and to experience the absolute joy of the new. It's a testament to your ongoing journey in your personal growth. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. If your birthday is quiet, reflective, and low-key, what if nothing is wrong? What if you've simply grown? It's not a loss of magic, it's the quiet confidence of real psychological maturity. So, next time that day rolls around, will you mourn the quiet, or will you embrace the peace of becoming exactly who you were always meant to be?